Hey, this is Ray from Geekster Labs, and I'd like to share with you a watch that was sent to us by Techne Instruments. Here we have the Techne Sparrow Hawk 2, or reference 477.06. Now, many of you familiar with Techne's lineup will note that the Sparrow Hawk is not a new watch, but we'll get into the details of that in a bit. This watch retails for $305 to $335 depending on the strap options and the case coating. The watch is available in brushed stainless like you see here, or with a PVD coating. Strap options range from nylon, canvas, leather, tropic, which is a type of rubber, and cowhide, like the example we have here. Typical for Techne, we have another high quality leather strap. Really comfortable, fits really well on the wrist. This particular one tapers from 20 millimeter at the lugs to 18 millimeter at the ends. We have a sand colored nylon with branding on the back, stamped into the leather, and on the buckle as well. Being that it's such a supple, comfortable piece of leather, it does show wear pretty easily, as you can see here. The brushed case is a great size for it being a quartz chrono, 41.5 millimeter, again with 20 millimeter lugs. Great, perfect size, fits really well on the wrist, not too big, not too small, again kind of in that real comfortable range for most people, between 38 to 41, 42, real good size there. On the case back, we have typical insignias from Techne, and also noted on the back is Eco. Now this is referencing the fact that we're changing movements from the Seiko movement, which had a 3-year battery life, to a more robust Citizen Miyota movement with a 5-year battery life. So cutting down on battery changes, which is good for the environment, hence the Eco branding on the back. We have a screw down case back, again with individual numbering for each production of the Sparrow Hawk 2. The glass on the front is a piece of sapphire, which holds up to scratches really well. And of note on this particular piece of sapphire crystal is the inner reflective coating, which cuts down on glare and improves legibility of the watch. The case is made up of 316L surgical steel and with a water resistance of 10 bar or 100 meters. The movement inside, which is the biggest difference between the original Sparrow Hawk and the Sparrow Hawk 2, is a Miyota OS20. Now this is a change from the Seiko Mecha Quartz that was in here previously. Now some people prefer the Mecha Quartz because of the sweeping second hand on the chronograph function, but really it's a wise move by Techne to go with the Miyota because of the improved battery life and also the ability to adjust the chronograph hands. The dial of the watch is in a pilot style, like most of Techne's offerings. We see the large Arabic 12 and 6. The dial at 9 o'clock is for the chronograph minutes, 60-minute chronograph register there. And on the right side at 3 o'clock, it's a 24-hour indicator at that subdial. The subdial at 6 o'clock is for the regular time seconds, for the time functionality of the watch. The date window is right in between 4 and 5, and really just for legibility of the dial, it's a good spot for it. It's a nice clean area without interfering with any of the dial registers. Again, in typical pilot fashion, the hands are sword style with lume, generous lume on the hands that's high quality. It shines brightly, and actually all the main indices are lumed, in addition to the hands, as mentioned. The 12 and the 6 large numbers are painted with luminous material as well, in addition to the small registers for 24-hour at 3 and the chronograph register at 9 o'clock as well. Not only has the hands loomed, but also indices as well. Now there's a lot going on this dial, but as far as legibility is concerned, it's kind of spaced out and laid out just right, where it's easy to tell the time and it's easy to read the chronograph function as well. Overall, a great design. The crown is a nice stylized point of the watch as well, with the knurled finish on the crown. It's also a screw down crown, so that helps in being able to grip it to unscrew it and adjust the time. The chronograph pushers are typical chronograph pushers with good feel. Nothing too special about them, but that's not a bad thing because they're not annoying in any way at all. The crown is signed as well with the Techne logo T, and it's screw down crown as you can see here, and that knurled finish on it really helps with getting a good grip on that and tightening it up. Overall, the size of the Techne Sparrow Hawk 2 is great. It's kind of just in the range that I like. Super comfortable on the wrist. The leather strap is, again, they seem to have nothing but high quality products going into their straps. Very comfortable, and they look great as well. The watch design overall is, again, another hit for me coming from Techne. The way they have the pilot style without being with being unique, I think. The dial layout is legible. The loom on several places in the watch, several features of the watch is real bright, real great. That's another good plus for me. And the fact that it's a quartz chronograph is another high point, I think. It's a nice price range, and the functionality of having a chronograph is handy for all sorts of reasons. I definitely recommend you checking out the Techne Sparrow Hawk 2. Well, that's my take on the Techne Sparrow Hawk 2. If you'd like to know more about this watch, check the link in the description. If you'd like to see more watch reviews from Geekster Labs, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This has been Ray. Hope you enjoyed the video.